Please. Louder.
Hey YouTube, it's your boy Magnificent. So why be blah when you can make your tires pop? Today we're going to be doing some tire stickers thanks to my boys from TredWear. Let's get started. First, let me give a shout out to my boy Mike from TredWear. He did a great job just customizing what I had. You don't have.
So before knocking this out, let me give you a little background. You know I'm a DIY guy, right? So before I went ahead and purchased these tire letters, I actually tried to do it myself. I went on Amazon. I bought the rubber. It was good. I also went ahead and I got the tire glue from Tire Stickers, actually, not TredWear. But I knew that I couldn't fabricate that. And I got the stencil. I actually had the Adobe software so that I can create the logo that I wanted. I had it all curved. It was perfect. Went out and did the painstaking approach. I cut out the letters. I mean, it was pinpoint accurate. It wasn't a computer, but it was really good. I did the logo. It was awesome. I put it there and it looked good in the beginning, but here's what I found out. There's some kind of patented material that these guys have that I don't got, because after a while, it started turning a little bit brown. Now, some of it stayed white, I will say that. Not all of it was brown. The bigger issue was the durability of the rubber. Some of it was kind of flaking off. The rubber just wasn't the same material. So I don't know what these guys got. I think they must have hired a wizard because it's good stuff. So I'll say this, it's well worth it. Again, there's some things that my mama taught me that you get what you pay for. You know, tomato sauce, tomato paste, shoes, and obviously tire letters. So just don't go out and do that what I did unless, I mean, hey, the tire letters, at least what I got, mine was a little bit customized. It's about $100 for everything. If you can't do it, hey, you do what you gotta do. But if you can and you want it to look good, you don't wanna have to redo this all over again, just pay the money and you do it the right way the first time. So, all right guys, the key to this whole thing is preparation. I mean, we talk about it so often. Prep will save the day. If you try to rush and do and skip steps, this will not be your friend and you're gonna end up with things falling off. So because people are more motivated by why versus how and what, let me explain. When a brand new tire, especially something like this, comes out of the factory, there's all these chemicals, right, that are on the tire. And as you drive, all those chemicals are being pushed from into the sidewall. They're just kind of just coming out. And part of this is a lot of reasons for durability and all those other things that happen. But all those chemicals are pushing against what? Your tire stickers. So if you do not ensure that those chemicals are washed off, and what you're looking for is a rubber, because this is rubber. It's whatever color on this side, usually white on this side, black on that side. You're looking for a rubber to rubber connection. If that doesn't happen, the integrity of that stickability is going to go away. So you got to wash it off. So my friends, for cleaning it today, or just, you know, something all-purpose detergent cleaner, you don't want anything petroleum-based. Key that will make it even easier, better, is using like a palm sander. This is about 100, 200 grit, and I'm just going to use a palm sander just to get the basics off, right? And I'm not going to go too aggressive, just a little bit, right? You don't want to, dig down into it all. That's not what I'm trying to do. Now, if you're, for example, putting the stickers on your tires and you have these protrusions coming on the tire, you want to kind of get it level. You don't want to put it on something where it's not sticking completely. You don't want that rubber to rubber connection. So I'm just going to use a palm sander. First, discover where I want to put it, which you've already seen. Use a palm sander, get it sanded, and then I'm going to use my all-purpose cleaner. And I'm gonna just scrub, and you just gotta use a rag. That works too. So let's get going. All right, so here's a tip. Go ahead and mark out where you're gonna have the pieces, and just keep in mind the areas you do not want to rub out, and that is, the PSIs, the max load. Some people are particular about the DOT information. Just be careful what you're gonna be rubbing out. Now, because mine isn't full face, edge to edge, I don't have to worry about that, but I can still do that. So another tip, if you want to make sure that your wheels don't get scuffed, go ahead and cover them, but my area is so minimal, obviously it's not even getting to the edge, if you see here. So I'm not even worried about that situation there. So let's go ahead and get. Right now I'm just gonna check again, and what I'm looking at, this is perfect. I mean, it's so smooth it slides right off. What I am going to do is, if you notice, in these areas where I hit the DSW, it's kind of indented. I'm going to put glue inside those areas to make sure that they contact this when I do it. So besides that, we should be good to go. Now let's go ahead and clean. So here's another hack, just to make sure you don't make a mess and you get it in the right places. You want to spray onto the rag, not onto the piece. And you're just gonna scrub. So I'm gonna scrub like no one's business. Look at all this dirt. I am assuming it's not gonna stop. So I'm gonna get another flip over to try to see how well I'm doing, per se. But I'm gonna keep scrubbing. They say maybe 5 times. I mean, do not just scrub, scrub, and keep scrubbing. But because I've already got the parts off with the sander, I should be good. So at this point, I'm gonna call it good. All right, so now I'm gonna do the adhesive. Comes in this little package here. Take it out. Oh, ready to go. So you don't gotta cut it or nothing. It's already ready to go. I am going to start from here. Now, because I cleaned it, before it was just sliding off, now it's perfect. All right, so now I got it where I want it. So I am going to go ahead and get the glue done. Now, you can do whatever way you want. You can do this left first. You can do whatever way you want. I'm just gonna get this done first because I got it positioned exactly how I want it. And here's how you do it. Just gonna put the glue on, and then I'm gonna make sure it from edge to edge, it's good. So I'm gonna just use this little nose, I guess, and make sure that the glue is on from edge to edge, because it's gonna press when you stick, right? So just wanna make sure it's on every little area. Okay, got that. Now, test of truth. Just gonna go ahead and place her. And if you grab like so, makes it easier kind of to grab because you don't get it on there, you know. So stick this down. This first. Oh. Okay. Once it's on, by the way. So you better make sure you get on the right spot. And you gotta press just to make sure that all of it goes up in the edges. You should see it protruding out of the edges if you did it right. So noticing I didn't. This one's not coming out of the edges, so guess what I'm gonna do? Add some more. It's the kind of stuff that comes out later on, you know. Leave that there. Okay, let's make sure I'm seeing a little bit. Again, I'm not looking for a lot, but just that all the edges are being taken care of. This one is missing a little bit. There she goes. There she goes there. All right. So she's good there. Now, for this one, same thing. Okay. Like so. Now, as I'm going close, the glue It's almost like onions. Kind of burns your eyes a little bit. A little too close, a little too close. Take it off fast. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. If you want to reposition it, you better do it fast. This one was a little bit of a mess. So hindsight, it's just too small of a piece. I put too much glue, but it's okay though. Again, like I said, better more than less. Once you press, it'll move, but once you press, it'll kind of stay. So you want to, basically, it seems as if you activate the glue as you press, and then it sticks. And don't worry if you get too much, because once the glue dries, let's see if you can see this. Once the glue dries, it'll dry almost transparent, so it won't look too bad. So now I'm just pressing in. Okay, last but not least. Got this one all greased down. Now let's get, ow, oops. This thing is sticky, so I got some gloves on. I would highly recommend gloves. I messed up barely. Take it off fast, you got a chance. It dries pretty quick though. Well, here she is. You can easily clean that out, but again, it's not even gonna show. So I'm just gonna push that down a little bit. See that glue's coming out. And you need about an hour. You gotta give it an hour to dry just by itself, right? So don't move, don't do all that crazy stuff. It is fast glue, but give it a chance. And it has to be about 65 degrees plus. So if you have a garage that's heated and you're doing this during the winter, minimum 65 degrees. All right, for this other side, I'm actually gonna use a grinder with a rubber special disc that it's 80 grit, and you use it to sand rust. And I've tried it before, just purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and even out these indentations. So if you see these, I figure if there's, indentations, I can at least go level without sacrificing the integrity of the tire. I'm gonna get it like this so that it can just sit flush. Now I'm gonna level it out with of course, my old hall sander. Now let's clean her off. People use different cleaning methods, but whatever you do, you gotta make sure it's 100% dry when you're, before you apply. So I'm gonna use a heat gun. So here she is, the final product. I think she looks great. Just a heads up, after about a week or so of driving, what you'll find is a thin plastic cover will begin to peel off the letters. That's just simply something they do while they're making it. And they also do it so that it can protect the letters during the installation process. It's no biggie. Just go ahead and peel it off and you'll be good to go. So here she is. I'll go ahead and update you as far as the durability and the like, but if history serves as well, it's gonna be great. So guys, that's it. If you thought it was cool, interesting, go ahead and throw down a comment, hit that like button, of course, slam that subscribe button. Magnificent, signing out.